Today I'm packing a lunch and I'm making buffalo chicken dip in the slow cooker with fresh veggies on the side. I'm also going to make a cantaloupe drink that is so refreshing. I'm going to be making it all spring and summer. It's that good. I'm also going to share some of the vlog footage that I had from this weekend with my family. So let's get started with the recipe because it's going to be good. Okay, so in a crock pot, I have 3 chicken breasts, boneless, skinless. I'm going to shake half of this ranch seasoning mix package. I'm not using the full package. I find that it'll get too salty, but you can do what you prefer. So I'm going to save this for later. I'm also going to add 1 softened block of cream cheese. If the cream cheese goes in cold, then it could tack on some more cook time. I'm also going to add maybe like a 1.5 cups of this mild buffalo sauce. Use the one that you prefer. If you like it spicy, go for that. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is cover with the lid, set it to high, and this is going to take like 3 hours or until it's cooked through and tender. So halfway through, I'm just going to sort of move around and flip my 3 chicken breasts. By the way, this is around 2.5 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken breast that I used. And I'm sort of going to move it around because I'm working with a 4.5 quart crock pot, so it's kind of like a tight space. But if you have a larger one, you probably won't need to flip it around. Okay, so that's done. I'm going to cover with a lid, and I'm going to share some of the stuff that I filmed this weekend in San Antonio with my family.
Good morning. Thanks for being here.
So this weekend, my husband ran his first marathon, or half marathon. But I need to kind of talk over this footage because there's songs on here, so I don't want to get flagged.
There you go.
So my husband signed up for the Alamo Run 13.1 half marathon, but simultaneously there is a full marathon going on, and we were there to support him. Family showed up. It was a fun Sunday, and it was nice driving to San Antonio to do the marathon, support him in the marathon because I know I didn't run it, but also to hang out with family. So he finished and we were super proud of him. He was exhausted, but he did it. He completed it, and that was huge for us. We were super proud of him. And here was a pic with he and my uncle. We were all super happy, and the mariachis were in full effect. And I have to talk over this because once again, this could totally be flagged, but all in all, super proud of my husband, love him. It was an awesome Sunday, a great morning for a marathon, by the way. So we spent the rest of the day at my sister's house and had some bird time. This is her pet bird.
I feel like Biju's going to be mad at you when you get home. She'll be like, there was a bird here.
That's right.
So good times. Okay, so back to the recipe. This is cooked. I'm going to shut it off. And now it's time to lift the lid and just mix everything together. Now you can take tongs, 2 forks, and kind of mix everything, break the chicken apart, shred it because it's very tender. But I'm going to use my mixer here, my electric mixer or beater, and it gets a little messy, but as you press into the chicken, it starts to shred easily. It becomes creamy, combined, and that's it. You can taste it for any more seasoning if you like. I think this is perfect, and this is what's going to be for my lunch. And I'm just going to add some of this, and it is still kind of hot, so I'm going to place it into my lunch container without the lid and let it cool before I add all of my fresh veggies. So today is one of those days where my husband has a meeting, my son has piano lessons, so I'm kind of like the Uber driver. So I was packing a lunch so I could have lunch, and here I have bell peppers, carrots, cherry radishes, celery, and cucumber. And I'm just going to put this all into this container. The dip is cooled at this point, so it's okay to add fresh veggies into the mix. So I've sliced up my cherry radishes, which is my favorite, by the way. I love them. And now I'm going to show you this refreshing cantaloupe drink. So here I have about 10 ounces of fresh cantaloupe, unsweetened almond milk, a little packet of sweetener. This is like stevia monk fruit. I'm going to add a dash of ground cinnamon, a dash or a small amount of vanilla extract, and just pop it into the blender. So there's my fresh cantaloupe. I'm going to add maybe like a 1.5 cups I would say like I did a cup and a half of this unsweetened almond milk. You could also use evaporated milk or whole milk. I'm going to add my ground cinnamon. I really didn't measure, just a pinch or so. And this little sweetener, splash of vanilla extract. And now I'm going to pop on the lid and just blend until it is smooth and creamy. Now I'm going to pour this all over ice in my 32-ounce tumbler. And look at this, perfect. And when I tell you this is so addictive, you're going to want to make it all spring and summer long. So I just have this little lunch bag here. I'm going to add this little spoon or spork. I think we got that from takeout. I saved those. This is going in and just sip it up. So I packed this lunch because I had things to do and I was going to eat in my car. But then my husband's meeting got canceled, so he took my son to his piano lesson. So I decided to eat lunch outside. So yeah, not bad. But you definitely can eat this in your car if you need lunch. So I'm just going to chill out and, have a couple of bites. Join me. If you don't like eating sounds, then tune away. So I hope you enjoyed the video and I hope you try this recipe. I will see you in the next one.